Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, but I'm here now. So today is going to be a like first impressions-ish of some new face products that I have. These are not new, but they are new to me, and I haven't seen anyone else talk about these. And one of the products is something that I used to use like back in the day. So I want to see if it's still good. Now I said it's a first impressions-ish because I have already tried these and I just didn't like the way the video turned out. Not the products, but the video. So I wanted to just give it another try and just see if we can make this work this time, because I'm a perfectionist. Yeah, we're perfectionists over here, and it needs to be right the first time. Okay, so let's just get on with it. Okay, let me put my hair back. I've already primed my face. Let me zoom you in. Yeah. Oops. The first thing we're going to use is this Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator Tinted Skin Veil. It has hyaluronic acid, that's just hyaluronic acid in another language, I think, and squalane, lightweight, non-greasy finish, sheer to medium, and this is in the shade medium tan. I have not seen anyone talk about this. I got all these things for Christmas because they were on my Amazon wish list, so you can get them on Amazon. So I'm going to just put this straight on my skin. I'm going to do one side of my face first. It's like the Chihuahua 300 right here. I've got my sponge, so I'm going to just go ahead and blend this out with the sponge. Like I said, I've primed my face, and I do not really use brushes, so I'm not going to use like a brush and a sponge because I don't really gravitate towards them. So I'm going to just use this with a sponge so we can all see what it looks like. I am so impressed right now because this is like the most, like, it's not full coverage, but this is the most full coverage tinted moisturizer that I've seen, and no one has talked about this. I mean, look how easy that covered. We're already blended out, and look how good that looks. Because you know I have some redness around my nose, and just look at the side by side. Like this, you can still see my freckles, you can still see my skin underneath, but it's not like, you know, it doesn't look heavy or anything. It looks like my skin, like you can still see just like a nice glow to it. Stunning. Let's do the other side. I'm just gonna put some more right on my face. It's probably too much. I want you to look at like how it covers like these problem areas right here, because it really does do its thing. Tinted moisturizer. I mean, it blends out like a dream. It looks so good. It covers so well. It doesn't look cakey. I literally had no complaints with this tinted moisturizer. A+ 100, 5 stars, love it. We're gonna move on to concealer. So I have the product that I want to try out is this Catrice Under Eye Brightener Instant Awake. It looks like this, again, off Amazon. And this is in the shade 010 Light Rose. Like I said, I haven't used this before, but I want to try it differently today. So I'm going to go ahead and just lay some concealer down all underneath my eyes. This is a little bit yellow for this foundation. But I want to go ahead and just lay some concealer down everywhere. That concealer is blended out. I want to put this over the concealer that I already put on because it's supposed to be brightening, and I've never really used a brightening concealer before, so I want to just try it different ways to see how I like it. Am I doing it wrong? I don't know. So I'm just going to take a little brush, and this is not even a concealer brush, so, you know, don't do as I say, not as I do, I guess. I'm going to put this in the corner of my eyes. This is, like I said, it's a brightening concealer, so it's supposed to brighten underneath your eyes. I've already got the other concealer laid down, so I'm just going to like pack that on right there and then just blend it out with a sponge to see if that truly does brighten. Because I don't think you're supposed to use brightening concealers by themselves. Like, they don't, by themselves, I don't think they really give too much coverage. Okay, what do you guys think? Brightening, non-brightening. Do you see a difference? I'm not sure that I do. But we're gonna go ahead with it. I do think the brush gives like obviously more product, but then like when you disperse it with the sponge, it neutralizes a little bit. I don't know. Am I doing something wrong? Or maybe this is just not like a wow product, you know? I mean, I definitely don't hate it, but I don't see that it does like much of anything, you know? Before we move on to the last product that I have, I want to set my face with this Makeup Revolution. It's like that the two-in-one. It's got the pressed powder up top and then the loose powder at the bottom. I'm just gonna use some pressed powder on a little sponge like this and then just go underneath my eyes so that it stays bright under there, because this is like, you know, obviously a white powder, and then just on like the highlights of my face. All right, so this product that I said I used to use back in the day, this is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder in the shade 011 Creamy Natural. I used to love this stuff. I would pack it on my face. That's exactly what I'm gonna do today, because I love me some powder. If y'all have seen my videos, y'all know that I be putting that powder on. Yes, give me all the powder in the world, because I don't know how people don't set their face. It's just like, I can't, like, even though I'm not oily like I used to be, like, I just can't go without setting my face because I don't like that feeling, you know? But the point in me using this, again, is to see if we can find a nice, inexpensive powder that's not necessarily a translucent, you know, like setting powder, because those can get kind of messy and they're not good for travel. So if I can find something like that's just as good, I'm all for it. I do think my face looks a little bit more pink than the rest of my body. I don't know if it's because of this powder. I have a feeling it's probably because of this powder, because I don't know. I don't think that the tinted moisturizer can necessarily oxidize that fast. Maybe it did, but I have a feeling it's this powder. So if it is, maybe I'll just try like I think they have a translucent one, but it's nothing that like bronzer and whatever else can't fix, but just something to note. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, and then I'll be back to give you my final thoughts on everything. Please don't mind my hair. Oh, what the world? I just washed it and let it air dry, and this is what we're working with, and I don't feel like doing anything else, okay? I have everything done on my face. I think it looks wonderful. You can't even tell me that you think this is a tinted moisturizer. Like, you can't tell me that you can tell that it's a tinted moisturizer, okay? You just can't. I'm not gonna believe you, so don't say it. It looks so full coverage. I am so impressed. And the only thing that I'm not 100% loving is the concealer, because it just doesn't, it's just not doing it for me. Like, it's not really brightening under my eye. It's not really, I don't know. I just don't see much of a difference at all. That's a lot of hoop. But I do love, love, love the tinted moisturizer. I really like the powder. I think that it doesn't look like it's just sitting on my face. Everything looks well blended, just well merged together, and overall I think it looks really good. So 2 out of 3, I will take that. All right guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.